Okay, everyone, welcome to Schedule Requests for 2016-17 academic year. For the PGY 2s and 3s who have done this before, you kind of know the routine. These are the schedule blocks for residents 1 through 16 for the PGY 2, PGY 3, and PGY 4 years. What you want to do is go through, put your name here, place your choices. Please choose 1 through 16. 1 being your top choice, through 16 being your absolute last choice, and then write your reasons why here, and save them as a file and send them back to me as soon as possible. Fortunately, over the years that I've been doing this, I have always been able to get people their first through third choices or make a modification in one of their other choices to accommodate the specific needs that they've given me for their reasons for requests. For the PGY 2s, and also for the future 3s and 4s, some of the details, ASAP is right here, retreat is right here, and in addition what you'll notice is the months are across the top. These are the weeks 1 through 52, and the dates are here. So this is July 1st through 7th, for example. August 4th starts there, September starts here, etc. So hopefully you can interpret the dates and the months easily. The blocks are listed at the bottom. Other important dates, the in-service exam is February 22nd. I do have all of the PGY 4s not on vacation during the in-service. I did include some vacation time around in-service time for the 2s and 3s because probably the most important time to know how you're doing on the in-service is right before you take it. If you are on vacation during the in-service, you can take it at another ACGME certified emergency medicine program. If you're out of the area, you can not take it. I'm leaving that up to you. So for the 3s and 4s who've done this before, just go through the usual process and send it back to me. And for the 2s, just a couple additional details, what you want to notice. R2 orientation is the first 2 weeks of July, so there's no vacation during that time. That's a required period of time for you all to be here. Please be aware that you will actually have that long weekend off. 4th of July is a Monday, so that'll be a 3-day weekend. If you have any important family events over that time, you will be able to attend those without any problems. Base station training, we haven't scheduled yet, but I anticipate that it will be either February 9th or 10th. You'll notice that there are 2 vacations that straddle that period of time, and if you happen to be on vacation, if we decide on the 9th, your vacation block will be shifted 1 day to the left. If we decide on the 10th, your vacation will be shifted 1 day to the right, so you'll still get the same amount of vacation time. That scheduling is still pending, so we will deal with that as we make the schedule. Also importantly for the PGY 2s, VA is the VA MICU, not vacation. VAC is vacation. I've distributed all of the pediatric blocks throughout, and I've really tried to make sure that there are no more than 6-week blocks of adult ED in a row to even out the other rotations throughout the year. The other thing that I want everyone to note that's really important is that this schedule is very integrated. This is my numbers worksheet for it that shows planning for the R4, R3, and R2. And you'll notice all these numbers at the bottom show me how many senior residents, either 3s or 4s, are in the adult ED at any given time, how many people are on Jeopardy, etc. There is not 100% coverage of PGY 4 Jeopardy, which is why for the PGY 3 Jeopardy rotations, which include ortho at USC, elective Jeopardy, and selective Jeopardy, there are plenty of residents available at any given time to cover Jeopardy. It'll either be usually 2. There are some blocks with 1 and some blocks with 3 people on Jeopardy. So again, for the future junior residents, current interns, put your name up here, choose the blocks that you want. So if you want resident number 1, you'll start at St. Mary's, be in the adult ED, peds for a couple weeks, EMS, etc. This whole schedule would be resident number 1. resident number 2, etc. You can see there are a couple blocks. There are a number of blocks that have vacations that coincide. So if you are planning trips with some of your colleagues, you want to look at which blocks have vacations that coincide. Please complete your requests by February 1st, and I will start working on the final block schedule. Again, don't forget to tell me, write your name here, your reason for your requests, and send it back to me as a saved Excel document. I give priority to relative importance of events. For example, if you're having a child, if you're getting married, that takes precedence over anything else, quite frankly. And then the next comes, you're in a wedding, your sibling is having a child, important family reunions, etc. And then after that is, I want to go on a trip with my friends. We'll deal with all of those as they come. Again, we've always been able to get people to the weddings and important events that they've needed to go to. So don't worry about that. Just put your reasons there and send it back to me as soon as you can.